I loved what Christian Bale did. I loved everything he did with it. Hold up.
You are not selling this well enough.
Okay, go for it. Go for the sales pitch.
I think Christian Bale may have just put in the best performance in the entire MCU.
What?
Easily
Best
top
one.
3. Easily top 3.
I want you to name your top 3 then. And is there a specific moment? Is there a moment in this, or are you talking longevity of beginning to end of the film?
No, I'm just particularly speaking to his performance as an actor. Like, this is such a good villain. It's a complex villain.
Yep.
And he lays out such an incredible range of emotion within that. The opening of this, and this is what I told Sarah, the opening of this movie had me. Like, when we opened on the salt flats and you just see their shadows extending out, I'm like, this is beautiful. This is amazing. And that whole opening sequence and everything, I told Sarah, I wish we would have held that tone through the whole movie. I wanted that tone. And then my favorite part of the movie is when they're on the shadow world.
Ooh.
Like the production design, the artistic styling of
so
them
different.
Fighting on that shadow.
The devoid of color.
Color.
The giver
It was amazing. It was amazing. And then his final scene in eternity or wherever it was it's just beautiful. It was incredible. Like, that's what I mean. Just from an acting performance, elevating that role in such an incredible way. I'd have to stop and think through, like, what are some other really amazing performances within the MCU.
If we're just talking bad guys, for sure, it's right up there. I mean, it kind of have to go to the second Avengers film with Ultron. That's like...
Ultron's a great one. I would put Ultron up there. I'm trying to think with other ones, though, like what has been... I mean, MCU's never really been heavy about the villain. Because even Thanos, it was just kind of like a brute force. Like, there's never any... And maybe it's the weird purple butt chin sticking out in your face.
The butt chin.
Purple butt chin.
The purple butt chin.
Yeah.
You weren't intimidated by Thanos? He freaking took over the world.
Yes. No, I mean, Thanos is a fine villain. He's okay. But I'm speaking just from a performance standpoint. Just like, how is an actor elevating this and bringing this to something that you've never seen before? Like, Ultron is not going to be that scary of a villain if you don't have James Spader behind it. And James Spader not just voicing it, but actually on set. I see what
you're doing. Like, the actor took it to another place.
Yes,
even more.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah. Then I would definitely put James. Ultron's definitely up there in just like, wow, they really did take it to a whole nother place that a lot of actors wouldn't, even with the support. Yeah.
And in many ways, you could probably say that of Tom Hiddleston with Loki. Like, you could see that was probably just going to be a quick little character, maybe in 2 different MCU movies. But the way he took that role and just they brought such longevity to that. He brought such longevity to that character, I would say, solely based upon how well he performed the character.
I think we got to throw, I know that it's not Marvel. Oh, it's Marvel, but it's not Marvel Studios. But Green Goblin, he's got to be up in there.
I will give you that. Yes. And No Way Home, Willem Dafoe giving his performance. He's I mean, I went back and watched the first Spider-Man recently, and he's good in that one. But in Spider-Man No Way Home, he's incredible.
He actually makes all the other villains look like second-rate villains in No Way Home, because he's like so good. So he makes the turn he makes. It's insane.
I mean, Jamie Foxx, who's an Oscar-winning actor, like incredible actor, one of my favorites.
Poor Jamie Foxx.
He just mails in that performance, at least. And I don't know if he really did, or if it's just you're being held up to Willem Dafoe doing an incredible job, and so you just
My hot take for No Way Home. So I, like a lot of people, I saw it in theaters when everybody else was like packed out the theater and everybody was there. And anytime a little nugget of an Easter egg for somebody else coming in later on happened, everybody like got on their seat like a standing ovation. It was an amazing experience. Then I brought it home and watched it. My wife hadn't seen it yet. And so we watched it at home and I fell asleep. And I'm like, it's been a while since I've had that big of a drop off on a second. Not that I don't always fall asleep in movies. I'm just saying it didn't hold my attention already knowing what all the characters coming in. And I don't think it hit for her either that well either. I've been very interested, like asking people, have you seen No Way Home again? But the one thing that does hold up is Willem Dafoe is still incredible. Both of them. I don't know how we got this far down here, but
to come back to Thor: Love and Thunder, Christian Bale is easily the hands down best part of this movie. I was sad to see him die at the end because I'm like,
sad, right?
I want more. I want to see more from him in this because it was just so incredible.